what is right now looking like that's where they're going to finish. And that was back in 1977. In Coach Dick Bennett's first year, they finished 9th in our league. And, of course, then got things turned around in a hurry under Coach Bennett. And everything's been roses since then. Not so much this year. If we're lucky, we can get it turned around in a hurry and get some players in here for next year and the years after and have what we would call a more normal UW-Stevens Point men's basketball season. We keep our fingers crossed on that. Need to get a whole bunch of recruits coming in here. We're going to get a break for the national anthem. We'll come back and play this one here from the Quant. It is UW-Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN.
Once you realize that you're standing inside of a giant beer barrel, you'll know that.
Monk's Bar and Grill, Wisconsin grown, Wisconsin proud. Monk's Bar and Grill is a proud supporter of UW-Stevens Point basketball, located at Crossroad Commons, Plover.
Ready to get this one started here tonight as our pointers. And again, we'll go back to it. Unfortunately, a depleted roster as they suffered yet another injury with Cliff McCray going down. So you have, I think 10 guys actually in uniform here tonight and able to play for you. That is something else. Of course, we could be like IUPUI, if some of you remember that, Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. They put out a note on their campus searching for basketball players. They were hit so bad with injuries and defections and what have you. This just happened this past week. And they were having tryouts with students on campus to join the men's basketball team. That's a Division I school. So, yeah, we don't have it that bad yet. No, it won't get that bad. Starting lineup for our Stevens Point Pointers, it'll be 6'2" senior Zach Moots out of Merrill. It will be 5'11" senior Garrett Nelson out of Beaver Dam. 6'1" freshman Darius Bolden from Glendale Nicolay getting a start here tonight. You will also have in the starting lineup here today for Stevens Point, 6-foot freshman Jake Buchanan out of Kimberly, and Brennan Tim, the 6'5" freshman out of West Bend West. And again, Bob Semling, coached by, the Pointers coached by Bob Semling. His record 321 and 120. So pretty obviously a very, very good career going for Coach Sem. The Oshkosh Titans will be in the road blacks with gold numerals, and they have Hunter Plowman, 6-foot senior out of Appleton Xavier, 6'5" senior Eddie Minch, out of Ripon. Ripon has produced some nice players through the years. 6'5" junior Levi Borchert. Watch out for that guy. He is some kind of player, in all honesty. One of the better ones in our league. He can take over games. The opening tip is going to be controlled by Oshkosh. You also have Cole Booth, a 6'1" sophomore out of Plymouth, in the lineup. And right to the basket on the first play of the game, Eddie Minch scores. Just took a dribble drive from the right side and got right to the rack and scored it. And those are the things that have plagued you all season long. Nobody there for help. Brennan Tim down to the right block, picked up his dribble. Needs some help, tips it off to Moots, and back out on top it'll go. Buchanan, handoff, Garrett into the lane, down the lane, layup, ties it up. Garrett Nelson with the 2, and the Pointers are even up with the number 3 ranked team in the nation. Back up it'll come with Plowman down on the block. This is Eric Peterson working against Darius. Kicks it out. Plowman to the free throw line, and a holding foul is going to be called right there. I think it'll be, well, it's going to be on Jake Buchanan. That'll be his first. You got to get your defensive cushion. Very difficult, of course. Left wing pass into the hands here. Booth. Back out to Plowman, working against Garrett, down to the left block, trying to put Garrett kind of on his backside, and a little runner down the lane. Somebody lost Booth, and an easy 2. I mean, that just can't happen. You have to play some kind of D. 2 layups. Garrett out on the wing to Jake Buchanan. Finds Darius. Zach gets a baseline drive, got cut off, then tried to throw it off of Borchert. Didn't do that successfully, and the Titans come down, lift the 3, in and out, no. Rebound, Darius Bolden. He will bring it across the timeline with the dribble. Working out on top. Looking at Tim, couldn't go there. Long cross court to Zach Moots. Right side, Buchanan bodied up that time. Didn't get a whistle on that one. Back out, Jake to the free throw circle, down the lane a little bit. Off to Garrett, a runner, tosses it off glass, and it stays in. Tough shot for Garrett, but we're even at 4. 17:53 to go. Plowman brings it right back up, working on the wing. Out on top to Booth, down deep on the left baseline. Borchert with it, backing in against Brennan Tim, takes it up, and he scores it. 3 baskets, all in what you would call layups. 6-4 Oshkosh. 3 possessions, 3 layups. Down on the baseline, off the hand of Brennan Tim, picked up on the wing now by Peterson. Lead feed right side, Booth toward the corner. Cut off, gets it out to Peterson. Long skip pass into the right side, down deep on the baseline to Borchert. Again against the freshman Tim, takes him inside and scores with the left hand. Again from like 2 feet out. Just overpowering our young and not strong enough guys as of yet. Titans go up by 4 at 8-4. Buchanan all the way to the rack, and he misses the layup. Everything good, but he didn't make the shot. Booth will bring it right back down. Stops on the wing, gives it up to Borchert, looked at a cutter, gets it underneath here to Minch. Eddie poked away by Bolden, picked up now by Garrett Nelson. Out to Darius on the wing, he'll lift a 3, off the rim, no. Brennan Tim tried for the board, couldn't come up with it. Plowman will pull it out. Quickly up the left wing, it'll go to Peterson. 8-4 Oshkosh. Down on the left block this time, Borchert. Backing in against Brennan, trying to get some leverage, but Borchert's way stronger than him. Then they find Plowman all alone under the basket. And another easy 2, and now you're down by 6. It's a lack of defense. Everything has come within 3 feet of the basket. Buchanan on the left side gets it off to Garrett. 10-4, right wing to Bolden. You cannot win basketball games if they are constantly scoring down in the post. Brennan backs his way into the lane. Goes up with that left hand and gets his first 2 of the game. He is going to be such a nice player, but freshman body against senior body, or junior in this case with Borchert, doesn't usually work out too well at the college level. Borchert now guarded there by Brennan, and are we going to get a foul on Brennan? Somebody came over to try to help out. That is going to be on Brennan Tim. It'll be his first. And we are going to get the media timeout. 15:30 to go here in the opening half. Oshkosh with a 10-6 lead. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Hey everyone, it's Carter Hoffman.
And Oshkosh out quick. 5 out of 6 from the floor. That's 83%. The Pointers aren't bad. 3 out of 5. But you're still down by 4. And maybe fortunate to only be down by 4 at the moment. We'll see. The postseason tournament does begin on Friday the 18th. Both men and women, and then they'll split it up as they get into round 2. With men on one night, women on the other. Oshkosh to inbound off the baseline under their basket. Onto the floor it will come. Jonah Reinfleisch down on the floor. Pinned down, gets it out on the wing somehow. Off to Peterson. Back over on top it'll come here. JT Petri stops at the free throw line. Bounces it over to Borchert. Back it in against Peter. Tried to take it up, lost it, tosses it up, missed the rim, and that's a shot clock violation. So a good job by Peter. Pete's a little bit bigger, stronger than Brennan is at this stage of his life. So that's a good switch right there by the Pointers. Also in by for Stevens Point is Brady Wagner. So good job. 10-6. Garrett into the front court. Top of the circle. Kicks to Moots. Runs off the right baseline, back to Garrett in the corner. Pulls up for the jumper, left that short, and the rebound down deep underneath will go to Reinfleisch. Up the floor, left wing. This is Booth with it. Bounces it down deep, long cross court into the corner, trying to go baseline. Good job. Cut off by Brady Wagner. Then inside and a foul. Reinfleisch caught the pass and was fouled by Zach Moots. Got there a hair late. His first, third team. Reinfleisch, a freshman, 6'8", out of Milwaukee and Wisconsin Lutheran. These are the kind of guys that the Pointers are not getting anymore. For whatever reason, recruiting I'm talking about. Booth kicks it out on the wing into the hands there of Peterson. Reinfleisch. Left side down to the baseline, cut off by Bolden, trying to back his way in, kick it out. Booth trying to get by Garrett. Pulls up from 15, left it short, but there underneath is Borchert. He grabs it and lays it up and in. You got him to miss everything and didn't get the ball. 12-6. Darius to the top of the circle. Crossover dribble down deep on the baseline. Elijah Vandervelden. Back to Garrett in the corner. Those little things. You get him to miss a shot and you don't go get it. Darius with a nice bust to the basket. Knocks that one down. Pointers are down 12-8. Booth across the way to Peterson. Into the left corner it'll go there. Petrie. Petrie back on top. Reinfleisch. Oshkosh being very patient. Booth kicks it out. 3 on the way. Long rebound. Who's going to go get it? It goes to Oshkosh. Into the right corner. Coach almost on the floor. He's got to watch out. Down the lane, a little lean in, and they're going to get it. Again, you didn't get the long rebound, and Petrie able to score it. 14-8 is your score. 13-16 to go. Into the game now for the Titans. Coming back, Eddie Minch, along with Hunter Plowman. 14-8 is your score. Pointers will have the ball back here. Bolden off the Vandervelden screen. Works toward the lane, gives it out to Brady. His open three rolls off the rim. Rebound down deep. Pulled in by Plowman. Plowman back to the front court. You can't get too far behind early and expect to have a chance. Petrie, Rindfleisch on the baseline, back outside. Over to the left side, tipped away, but Plowman got it back. Lifts the three from the corner, comes up short. Garrett with the rebound. He'll start it up the floor, crossing the timeline. Gives to the corner to Timmerman. Peter into the lane, kicks it out to Brady Wagner. Wanted to go right back and finally does to Peter. Turnaround jumper off the rim, no. Rebound on the floor, pulled in this time by Petrie. Back it will come. Little bump there, no whistle. Rindfleisch down to the baseline with the dribble. Up against Elijah, fadeaway jumper, comes up short. Oshkosh able to tip it back out. They reload it, three ball buried. Unbelievable, you cannot get a rebound, and it is costing you time and time again. 17-8 is your score. We just don't get many rebounds. Kick to the left baseline, Vandervelden out, it'll go to Brady Wagner. Pulls up three, that one's gonna be a hair short. Rebound battle inside, pulled down this time by Joe Adamson, a 6'8 sophomore out of Mayville High School. The Mayville Cardinals. Left side, this is Plowman off the Rindfleisch screen to the baseline, kicks to the right corner. Circle it back out, with it here is Minch. Back over, Plowman's three is buried. Well, they found the open man, and you are getting blown out here early, down 20-8. Into the front court, and a timeout's going to be taken by Stevens Point. To loose ball, that is killing you. And 20-8, we'll take the break. Coming right back, this is UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN.
Hi, I'm Tanya Dillingham.
And Stevens Point is in a bit of trouble here early on. Wow, it's just incredible. I hate to say, but and it's not an easy thing, by gosh, to rebound. But you're already being out-rebounded 9-2, and you are not 10 minutes into the ball game. So, yeah, that's trouble. Garrett on the right baseline gives it up to Brennan Tim. Little two-man game. We get a foul, or was it a travel? We're going to get a foul called on Cole Booth, the sophomore, his first. That is the first Oshkosh foul of the game. Right now you have Bolden, Buchanan, Moots, Vandervelden, Tim on the floor. Try to find a combination. Darius with the dribble on top. Into the hands of Buchanan. Jake to the free throw line. Right corner, Bolden, 7 on the shot clock now. Got to make some kind of motion to the basket. Darius pulls up for a three, it's short. Tipped rebound, Booth had it, got it off to Plowman. Here they come into the front court. Plowman at the arc, trying to spin by Bolden, and we're going to get a foul called. And that'll be on Darius Bolden. That is the fourth on the pointers, the first on Darius. The inbounder will be Eric Peterson. Tosses it on the floor here. Plowman, Minch, works it off the screen down to the left baseline. Beautiful spin move and goes right to the basket and scores 22-8. Not what the Pointers had hoped for. Buchanan to the baseline. Off to Brennan Tim. You can't get too frustrated. You have to try to keep doing what you were planning to do. Moots pulls up for the jumper. That one is short. Rebound Titans. I mean, you can't just start jacking up shots or this will truly be over. Down the lane, shot missed for a change. Tim with a rebound. That miss, courtesy of Peterson. I say courtesy because it was almost like a courtesy. Buchanan down the lane, scooping layup, got it with a foul. Jake is going to be some kind of player here, but we do need more like him. And some guys with some size sure would help. Garrett Nelson comes back for Elijah Vandervelde in here for Stevens Point. Jake will go to the line for the and one. That foul, by the way, was whistled on Eddie Minch, his first. And Buchanan's free throw on the way is good. 22-11 is the score. Out on the left side, Booth tosses it on top. Peterson underneath. It'll go to Borchert, and he'll go up and score it. Wow, he's got 8 points early, and we have no answer. And it's nothing fancy. He's getting in deep. You're not playing very good defense. A.J. Mackinnon in there right now. Buchanan off to Garrett, down the lane, tosses one up on the rim, no, rebound Borchert. Out to Booth on the left side, into the front court, top of the circle, into the lane, ball pops free, got it back. Out it'll go to Plowman, reset it, 16 still on the shot clock. Plowman on the wing, trying to get by Buchanan, takes him to the lane, down the lane, and a little half hook, bounces around, no. There's Borchert again, score it with a foul. They just are stronger, they work harder, whatever it is, they're getting every single rebound. And give credit to Levi Borchert, he has 10 points, maybe 11. And that'll be 2 fouls on Brennan Tim now. A lot of it has to do with strength, I will understand that, but some of it's just positioning and effort. Free throw missed. Zach Moots with the rebound. 26-11 is your score right now. Garrett Nelson to the free throw line, off to Buchanan, tosses back to Garrett. Nothing there, pulls up, blocked. Peterson able to get a piece of that. Much taller Peterson. Left corner, lifting the three, off the mark. Borchert with a rebound over the back of Timmerman. Peter just mistimed, and then a cut down the lane and an absolute wide open layup for Cole Booth. And it just makes you wonder what is going on. 28-11. Buchanan on the wing. Stevens Point is in trouble. Buchanan kicks it out to Timmerman. Zach to the top of the circle, right side. It'll go there to Garrett Nelson. A.J. Mackinnon's triple is good. And that was from way out there. Good job by A.J. Needed a basket somewhere, 28-14. Peterson goes left. Off the curl cut, Minch got it underneath. Borchert missed it and somehow still got it back. And then another foul. And that's going to be on Buchanan. Well, you got to miss from under the basket. You had 3 guys there and nobody able to get the rebound. 7:45 to go. This is a media timeout. So we will take the break. It is Oshkosh 28, Stevens Point 14. We'll be right back, 30 seconds. This is Pointers basketball on WPCN. Tough start, to say the least, for our Pointers here, as they are down 28-14 in the early going of this one. Oshkosh is just absolutely manhandling Stevens Point right now in this one. It is not close. La Crosse at River leading 15-11 early on in that one. We'll try to get the other scores for you in just a moment and see what we can come up with. We'll try to get you a score on the women's game over in Oshkosh. Looks like the Titans are leading our women 26-10 at the moment. Over in the Zorn, Eau Claire leads Stout 28-20. That could have a bearing on whom the Pointers play in the postseason. Borchard's free throw is good. You'll get another one, 29-14. Platteville and Whitewater are tied at 28. Borchard left the second short, and the Titans nearly got that rebound. Zach on ahead. It'll go to Makinen, and a foul. AJ cutting to the basket. That foul is going to be on Levi Borchard. His first, only the third now. Pointers inbounded to Moots, right back to Garrett. Tosses it up on top to Makinen. AJ attacks into the lane, kicks to the corner. Moots open for three, left it short. Rebound to Booth. Oshkosh shooting 59%. Stevens Point shooting 37%. Being out-rebounded 16-4. Into the lane, ball popped free, and this one is going to be out of bounds. Who's going to get the ball back here? Garrett was flying to try to get to that ball.
10 white, clear out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said Garrett. I guess it was AJ. Makinen, he's going to get the foul. And that is going to put Peterson at the line. This will be a 1-and-1. First one comes up short. Bolden with a rebound. Front court, top of the circle. Darius with it, gives it out to Garrett. Jab step, now he takes it off the dribble down to the baseline, kicks it outside, over to Bolden, to the free throw line. Out it'll go to Garrett, tries to go to the basket, had it tipped away and out of bounds. And they're going to give it back to Oshkosh. 6:56 to go here, 29-14. Titans showing that they mean business here in this one. Left wing to Booth, on top it'll go there. Peterson underneath, shot missed by Borchard, but he gets it right back. Double clutches, goes up and scores. He's killing you. I mean, and from under the basket, not in front of, but under the basket. Out on the baseline left, A.J. Makinen kicks it back to Buchanan. Jake trying to get by his man, lobs to the corner. Garrett will take the three. That rims out long. Buchanan trying for the rebound, tipped away, out of bounds. Pointer basketball. Stevens Point Orthopedic, Sports Medicine, Physical Therapy, world-class treatment with hometown care. Back in comes Plowman and Minch. Rindfleisch is out there right now. Who else is out there? Petrie. Lob comes on the floor to Zach Moots. Buchanan down the left of the lane, gets to the rim and lays it in. Nice job by Jake. He has 5. Pointers are down by 15. Seems a lot worse, I'll be honest with you. Plowman back over to the right side. Minch wants 3. That's offline. Rebound down deep. Stepping in is Rindfleisch, and he'll score it. Another rebound that came out a hair long, and Point unable to get it. Buchanan works on the wing. We need some big people. Buchanan down the lane, overlays. Good effort, but that's about all you got going. Plowman into the front court, top of the circle. Looks left, comes back right, gives it to Rindfleisch outside the arc, looking at Borchard in deep, and he threw it away, and that'll be Stevens Point basketball. And back will come Cole Booth. So the Pointers are down 33-16. Auto Select, quality, dependable auto repair and service performed by qualified technicians you can trust. Darius to the front court, stops at the arc, looks and gives off to Garrett. Tried to penetrate, got cut off by Plowman. Out it'll go to Zach Moots. Crossover down the left of the lane, fumbled it away, picked up underneath by Booth. Can't win for losing. On ahead, here come the Titans down to the baseline. Working the dribble, backing in against Mackinnon, goes up, kisses the glass with it, no. Tipped around, put back by Reinfleisch. You've got to be kidding me. Nobody can grab the basketball. You have bodies there, you're unable to rebound. 35-16, you're down by 19 already. Garrett into the lane, down the lane, tries a lefty, no, and draws a foul. And that's going to go against Jonah Reinfleisch. His first, only the fourth team now on the Titans. Garrett will get 2 free ones coming up here. First is on the way, and that's not good. Hilltop Pub and Grill for lunch or dinner. The Hilltop is there for you for dine-in, carry-out, or with delivery, open daily at 11. 35-16, Titans all over Stevens Point. Second one is good for Garrett Nelson. Gives him 5 in the ball game. Yes, indeed. Stopping at the arc is Plowman. Left side to Borchert. Right back. Hunter with it down to the corner. And they're going to call him for traveling. Kind of got tied up over there and must have shuffled the feet. Brennan Tim will come back for Stevens Point. Give Garrett a little rest. 35-17 score. Winners have never led. They did tie it up at 2, but then fell behind, and the lead continues to grow, seemingly. Bolden sends it left. Brennan Tim wants to hand it off and does to Zach. But back to Tim on the wing. Backs his way in, down the lane. Spin move, nothing there. He'll go up with that left hand. Rolls off the rim, but he's going to go to the free throw line. The foul will go on Eddie Minch. 2 on Minch now. And Brennan Tim to the line. He has 2 points in the ball game. He'll get a pair right here. Partners Pub, Stevens Point's birthday headquarters, open 365 days a year. Great food, drinks, entertainment, and company. Brennan makes good on the first free throw. So another one coming up here for Brennan Tim out of West Bend West. Second one, and that one's good for Brennan. Nice job right there. Brennan on the year. Not a bad free throw. At about 76%, huh? Titans with it on the wing. With it here is Peterson. Into the lane, back outside. Now ball tipped away, and it'll go out of bounds. Unfortunately, off of Brennan, fighting hard to get a loose ball. And couldn't quite come up with it. It'll go back to the Titans. Peterson will be the inbounder. And it goes to Plowman. Guarded now by A.J. Mackinnon off the high screen. Everybody falls away. Plowman down the lane line, puts up the shot, no. Rebounded by Tim off the Bolden. Darius across the timeline. Might have gotten away with a carry. Underneath it'll go Jake Buchanan. And he will score it. Went backdoor on his man. And now the Titans want to talk. Pointers in 14. The 32nd timeout will stay right here. Platteville leading Whitewater right now, 35-31. What else can we pick up for you here? These are men's scores, by the way. La Crosse 26, River Falls 17. And the other game has Stout now leading Eau Claire 33-32. So those are the other scores on the men's side. And getting back to our women's score, if I can get it to update, we've got about 5-1 the first half there. Doesn't want to reload for me. 29-10 Oshkosh. Right side it'll go there underneath. Booth to Plowman. Somehow got free from A.J. Mackinnon and got an easy layup. 37-21. Over to the right side to Brady Wagner. Tosses across here. Brennan Tim into the lane, down the lane Toss to A.J. Mackinnon, tipped away and out of bounds. It'll be off Oshkosh. Nelson and Moots will come back. Mackinnon and Wagner will sit. 3:11 to go in the opening half. It's been a struggle. On your final score, Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard. Bolden looking to inbound, gets it on the floor in the left corner to Buchanan. Saw his alma mater play yesterday, beating Spash. 8 seconds, Garrett with a runner down the lane, can't get it to drop. Peterson with a board. Outlet will go to Plowman, up the floor quickly on the left side. Sends it to Peterson underneath the board shirt, and that's going to be 2 more. Their passing is so superior to the Stevens Point passing. Guys moving off the ball and getting open shots. Jake Buchanan. Over to Garrett. Everybody gets bunched up and they stand around watching. You got to make some cuts. Make yourself available. Moots to the top of the circle. Back over to Buchanan. Zach's going to take a long 3 and airmailed it straight out of bounds. Paper City Savings, proud supporter of our community with locations in Plover, Wisconsin Rapids, also in Nakusa. Peterson goes left. Petrie with it to the free throw line. Out to Booth. Back to Petrie. 3 ball off the rim. No. Buchanan with a board. Jake front court. Down the left of the lane. He's fouled. Tried to toss it up and couldn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for 2, and that foul on Cole Booth. So Jake will be at the line here. Should get 2. He's already got 7 points in the game. And the first is on the way and good for Jake Buchanan. In for the Titans will come Reed Gunning, 6'4" sophomore out of Brandon and Laconia High School. Second one is good. Laconia out in Rosendale, if I remember correct. 39-23 Oshkosh. Between the circles, over to the left wing, it'll go off there to Petrie. Gunning. And left again to Petrie. Looking down deep, Borchard just standing on the block down there. He has scored so many points already. Plowman into the lane. Tipped by Brennan Tim, picked back up by Booth. No, rebound to Buchanan. A little better defense, that trip down. Jake into the lane, runner down the lane, can't get it to go. Borchert with a rebound. On ahead, all the way down underneath. Nobody helps out. Gunning gets a layup. Expended all that energy on offense, and nobody got back to play defense. 41-23. Bolden on top to Brennan Tim. Down to a minute to go in the opening half. Garrett into the lane, pulls up for the short jumper, rolls off the rim. Rebound here to Borchert. Borchert off to Plowman up the left wing. To the lane, down the lane, left-hand layup, rolls off the rim. Rebound Bolden, pushing it out. 4-on-2, headed the other way. Darius to the circle. Off it'll go to Zach. Lifts the 3. In and out, no. Rebound Tim. Kick it out Buchanan. Buchanan goes left. Off it'll go, or right, I should say. My other left. Nelson right back to Jake. Shot clock at 10. Game clock at 24. Tim inside, short jumper, in and out, no. Tips it out to Moots. Off to Bolden. Gets a step, goes inside, reverse layup, underlaid, rebound, Oshkosh. And Plowman will bring it back. Top of the circle, off the screen from Borchert. Crossover dribble, down to the right corner, it'll go there. Gunning wants the jumper and takes it at the horn. It does not go. And we are at the half. It is Oshkosh 41, Stevens Point 23. We will come back here in 90 seconds. UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN.
Hey sports fans, Scott Glinski of Skyward here. The court to the field, the ice rink to the putting green, on the track and in the classroom. Skyward supports all local...
3-point advantage for for the Oshkosh Titans. Stevens Point has not had a lead. That's the last time they were that close. So it's been a tough one. Knew it would be a difficult game. Oshkosh trying to impress, and they are doing it. They are looking for a conference championship and one in the Division III playoffs. And right now, we're just simply looking for, 2 minutes of good play at one time. It's been a struggle. Let's just leave it at that. It has been difficult this year. It's not a lack of effort. You can combine a whole bunch of things. Being shorter than everybody else, for one. Being undersized is one thing. Effort can make up for a lot of it. And we just can't seem to find the right pieces to put together. And maybe they're not in the program right now. Maybe we just have to wait for a bunch of new kids to get in here. I know they're working hard on trying to recruit, so we'll see what they can come up with. But again, it's not a lack of effort by these players. So please don't ever think that. They are playing hard. They practice hard. They definitely, they're playing a game out here, and it's kind of funny. They definitely are giving you a good effort. And we'll just hope that they can continue to find some success somewhere. And hopefully before the end of the season. It is an 18-point lead for the Oshkosh Titans. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we will come back. This is UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN. Scores. See if there are any close ones. It looks like there are a couple that are decent games going on as of right now. But we'll try to get you updated on all of our various scores. Platteville's getting a little bit of a lead on Whitewater right now. You have La Crosse pulling away from River. And over at the Zorn, Stout has grabbed about a 5-point lead. So, again, and our women, well, they trail by 20 over at the Colf right now. It is 41-23. Let's get to our statistical summary for tonight's game. First of all, for the Oshkosh Titans, they have hit 19 of 35 field goal attempts. That's 54%. I'll tell you coming in that Stevens Point allows 49% shooting. That's just way too much. You have to play better defense than that somehow. So many of those shots, if you had a shot chart, so many of them are right under the basket. It is incredible. Oshkosh is only 2 of 9 from the three-point range and 1 of 4 from the line. So if you weren't giving up layups, you might be in this ball game. That's a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. Leading scorer is Levi Borchard. He is a man amongst boys out there. He has hit 7 of 8 field goals. They've all been basically layups. He has not taken a jump shot. It's all been right under the basket. He also has 9 rebounds already at half. So he needs 1 rebound for a double-double. There's no other stat that he's close to maybe getting a triple-double, but who knows in the second half. Let's see, you have 7 each for Hunter Plowman and Eddie Minch. 4 points apiece for Cole Booth and Jonah Rindfleisch. And then 2 apiece for J.T. Petrie and Reed Gunning. And the Titans cooled it off a little bit on the rebound department. They have 25, including 8 offensive rebounds already here at the half. For Stevens Point, 8 of 28 from the floor. That is 29%. 1 of 9 from long range, 11%. But they are 6 of 7 from the line. That's 86%. Leading scorer for Stevens Point is Jake Buchanan. He has 9. 5 for Garrett Nelson. 4 for Brennan Tim. 3 points for A.J. Mackinnon and 2 for Darius Bolden. The Pointers have 13 rebounds, so they have recovered nicely there. Only down a dozen rebounds here at half. Stevens Point with 3 assists, 4 turnovers. Oshkosh 9 assists and 4 turnovers. Stevens Point has never led. Oshkosh has had a lead as big as 19. And of course, right now it sits at 18. 41-23 here at the half. So let's take a 2-minute break and we will be back. This is UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN. Here in the second half, and we'll see what takes place, right? And what might be in store for our Pointers. I don't know if they have this kind of a comeback in them, but it sure would be fun if they did, wouldn't it? I want these guys so much to get a win. I mean, we're not going for a national championship. They would be very important game. But or you are going to unfortunate position of being only the second team in school to not win a conference. They've already won 3 games, so they're not going to go down as that 1943 team did without winning any games. But you'd still like to get a conference win or 2. You'll have a chance on Saturday and then right back here next week, Wednesday. I think that is a possibility. I do think that's a possibility. It was great to see before the game here today, Dave Kelleher and Norm Knopf. Hadn't seen Norm in quite some time. They stopped by as I was setting up to say hi, and they wondered where Dean Moose was. Asked me flat out, "Where's the dean?" And I said, "Well, he's recuperating, being a this is a from so." But it was really nice to see longtime officials, Dave Kelleher and Norm Knopf, here in the building tonight. If Paul Merman was going to be here, and I said, I don't have the game, so he may be here somewhere. So they would bump into him, but I'm kidding, of course. Let's see what our Pointers can do in half number 2. You're down 18. Obviously you want to come back and win the game. Is that realistic? Do you come out with the mindset, let's win this half and build on something? Let's find some positives here. And then with 2 games to go, maybe pick up a win somewhere. Boy, that sure would be nice if the guys could get that to happen here tonight. We can only hope. Point will go with Moot, Bolden, Nelson, Tim, Buchanan. The same group that started the ball game here tonight. Oshkosh going to counter with Plowman, Borchert, Minch, Booth, and Peterson. That is their same starting 5. So let's see how it plays out. Pointers with the basketball. Left side to Garrett Nelson, out to the corner to Bolden. Over to Jake to the top of the circle. Garrett to the lane, kicks it out. Open, Buchanan's 3 off the rim. Plowman with a rebound. We'll bring it up the floor. Well, he got a good open look, didn't knock it down. Handoff pass to Booth up on top. Looks right, holds it, and then somehow wide open underneath the basket is Peterson for 2. Yeah, I just don't even understand it. Buchanan into the lane, down the lane, and misses Moots. But Darius will pick it up in the high right corner. Garrett Nelson off the left wing to the free throw line, over to Darius in the right corner. Baseline drive cut off, out to Tim. Shot clock 6. Darius will take the 3 off the rim. Rebound, Peterson to Borchard, and up they come. Left side, Plowman. Plowman gives outside over to the right side. It'll go there to Peterson. Guarded by Brennan Tim. Plowman tries and does get it underneath the Borchard, right through Zach Moot's hands, and Borchard gets an easy lay-in. He has 17. 45-23. Stevens Point trailing. Bolden on the left side. Back up, it'll go to Garrett Nelson. Pulls up from 15, off the rim, no. Borchert with the rebound. Well, I don't think this half is starting the way you wanted. Borchert looks and goes left off to Plowman. Backdoor cut again. Oh my goodness. And layup. You just turn your head and they go the other direction and they're just killing you. 47-23. And it is so many layups. It is incredible. Darius to the free throw circle. Over to Garrett looking into the post. Gives back out Bolden down the left of the lane. Takes it up and scores it. Darius with 4 points in the game. Pointers' first score of the second half. Peterson on the right wing. Gives it off there to Plowman. Long cross-court Peterson off the Borchard screen. Goes baseline and scores. Take the baseline away. 49-25. 17-22 to go in the ball game. And Point's going to call a timeout here. Well, didn't get what you wanted in the locker room. That is for sure. This is going to be a 30-second timeout by our Pointers. And we're going to stay here with that and tell you that tomorrow night we have a big game in high school basketball. Pacelli will be in action hosting Elman Bancroft. That game will get underway 7:15 from the Pacelli Student Activities Center. First place on the line in the CWC South. We'll have it on the air for you again tomorrow right around 7 o'clock. Friday, we follow the Spash girls north to Wausau to take on the West High Warriors. We'll have that broadcast for you. And then on Saturday, A.J. Ligman will be with you for the Pointer women's game against Eau Claire. That'll start at 3. And when he's done, join you for the Pointer men's game from Eau Claire. And that one's set to tip off at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Pointers with the ball and down by 24. Zach Moots on the left side, hands it to Garrett Nelson. Garrett off. He gives back to Zach. Lane, fadeaway jumper, in and out, no. Rebound into the hands of Peters. Zach's having a tough night. And we're going to get a screening foul on Levi Borchard. That'll be his first foul of the second half. So the Pointers will get the ball back here. 49-25. Skyward Incorporated, connecting education, helping to bring the game to you. The Little Pointers have announced 3 recruits so far for next year. I hate to say it, but one guy's a forward. The others are guards. Brennan Tim couldn't hit the shot, got his own rebound. Kicks it out to Moots. Zach to the free throw line, left it short again. And the rebound off to Plowman. Zach is putting up an offer. A deep 3 off the rim. Garrett inside. He'll push across the timeline. Goes right down the lane off the glass and got him backtracking, and Garrett took it right at him. 49-27. Plowman back the other direction. Into the lane, down the lane. Eddie Minch will toss it off the glass and score it. Gives him 9. We have presence inside whatsoever. Darius trying to do the same thing. Goes reverse, spins one down. And now Oshkosh wants to call a timeout. This is going to be a 30-second break. 51-29. Let's take this 30. This is Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Once you realize that you're standing inside.
This one. And Oshkosh leading 51-29. Titans will have the ball here. Cafe open 7 days a week. They have extended hours Thursday through Saturday, stop in. They have great breakfast, lunch. The rock and roll cafe. 15:45 to go. Ryan Fleisch in the right corner on the dribble, backing Brennan Tim in. Turns, spins, takes the shot, and got the ball to drop through the hoop. Well, he's 6'8". Over Brennan Tim at 6'5", and he hit it. 53-29. Buchanan, kick out Brennan Tim. Back down to the block. Working in against Ryan Fleisch. Goes up with his right hand and scores it this time. Nice job by Brennan. He's got 6 in the ball game. 53-31. Plowman, who thought about coming to school here, but ended up going to Oshkosh. Gets it on the wing, down low, underneath, off the rim, no foul. Well, he got it inside. Buchanan. That'll be Jake's third. And now the media timeout comes up. Well, let's take a quick peek and see where we're at with other scores now that we are getting into the second half right now over at the Zorn in Eau Claire. It is 48-43 Stout. Over in the Carges, Lacrosse leading River 45-30. And down in Williams Center at Platteville, they are all tied up at 41. So some interesting games, to say the least, going on around the conference here today. And again, if you were late, they have decided this year, because of the, well, kind of basically the unbalanced schedule, that they are going to have all 8 teams in the postseason tournament. And what that means is our Pointers will get in. Many years, you know, that they only took the top 6 teams, but they are going to take all 8. That means the Pointers will be in the opening round, and if they win, they would advance. They will almost assuredly, although it's not a lock yet, be the number 8 seed and will be on the road. And as it stands at the moment, they would be headed to Menominee to play Stout, but depending upon what shakes out here over the next 3 games, that could change. The free throw for Eddie Mitch is good. Another one coming up. Pointers now shooting 32%, and Oshkosh is shooting from the field. And that's why you have a 55-31 Titan lead. Left side, it'll go to Garrett Nelson into the lane, down the lane. Tried to make a pass, stolen away. Plowman will come up with it. Back the other direction, heads left, down to the baseline. Working, Brennan Tim into the lane, kicks to the right corner, trying to go baseline, cut off. Back up, the 3, drives it into the lane, kicks to the wing. This is Minch, back on top, open 3, and believe it or not, bounces high and comes back down through A.T. Petrie. Some of our guys thought it hit the shot clock, but didn't get that call. 31, and they're going to call a screening foul on Zach Moots. That for Zach, I believe, is his second. 58-31. Well, you know, as I was talking to Dave Kelleher and Norm Knopf before the game, they said it's been a tough year. I said, yeah, but you know, the truth is we, all of us fans, Stevens Point, have lived in this for so long that we didn't remember what it felt like to be down in this position. We're learning again, and we don't want to be here for very long. I can guarantee you that. And every program in this conference and many outside liking the opportunity to finally get a win or 2 against these. And so when they get that opportunity, they're trying to take advantage of it. Ryan Fleisch, turnaround jumper, no, and a foul on Brennan Tim. Brennan thought he had his hand straight up, but that's not the call that we're going to get. And Ryan Fleisch is going to go to the free throw line for 2 here. I honestly thought he did a step back, made it look like it was a push, but doesn't really matter what we think here. Sitting on the sideline, Ryan Fleisch misses the free throw, 58-31. Pointers on Saturday will be on the road, the men, over at Eau Claire, and we'll have that one.
Are we just letting him get
Ryan Fleisch will get the second opportunity, and that one he makes. So that gives him 7 points in the game. A.J. Makinen will bring it up here for Stevens Point. Peter Timmerman, good to see Peter back out there. Gets one down underneath, double team, triple team, kick out, over to the left side, down to the baseline, up on top to Darius. Doesn't take the shot. Brennan on the wing, 12 on the shot clock. Out to Brady, lifts the three and counted. Brady Wagner's first basket of the ball game. And a warning now to the Oshkosh bench. Coach Sem got one early. It's for being outside the box. Nothing else. It's not like they're saying anything or whatever. It's just being in position to be in. Next one would be a technical, 59-34. Jumper by doesn't go. And rebounded here by Bolden. Into the front. Gives it to Tim. On the it'll go to Brady Wagner to the free throw line, backs it outside. Darius shot. Free throw line into the lane, fell down, got it off to AJ. Kick out, Brennan, three off the rim, rebound. Peter Timmerman keeps it alive off to Brady Wagner. Back it'll go to Brennan Tim. Brady takes the three, and he got it. Brady Wagner with a couple of threes back to back. Pointers back to within 59-37. Booth off the right wing down to the baseline. There by Makinen. Kick out corner. On the dribble back to the lane. That should travel if not an offensive foul. After, who did they call this one on? I mean, he just ran straight into somebody with no whistle and took a hop out of it. Oh well. Foul, by the way. It looks like it's going on Ryan Fleisch. So that would be his second. Second on the Titans. A.J. Makinen out high, top of the circle, heading left. Goes to Garrett to the free throw line. Left wing, A.J. to the rack, and he'll score the layup. A.J. Makinen, 5, down by 20. Plowman gives it up on top to Petrie. I'll check that out. Back it'll go to Booth. Peterson left, working there against Wagner. Shot clock 14, takes him inside, can't hit it. And a foul called on Brady Wagner. For his first, fourth on the pointers, and they're going to call that a shooting foul for Peterson. So he'll get 2, and he missed the first. 59-39. One more to go here. 11:49 to go in the ball game. This Monday, I know it's Valentine's. Come on, Bar and Grill missed them both. And we've got the radio show from 6 to 7 Monday night. Hopefully you can join us. Right side, Garrett Nelson on the dribble, top of the circle. Looking and got rid of it. Brady off to A.J. inside the arc, back to Brady on the wing. Gives it out on top. Kick out. Garrett to the lane. Scoops a pass over to Wagner. Shot clock 7. He'll take another 3. This one off the rim. Rebound by Booth. Left side, Plowman. Off the screen this time by Peterson. Booth down to the corner. It'll go there. Eddie Minch takes the triple. In and out. No. Rebound, Peter Timmerman. Get in 50 points here if he can score one. Down to the baseline. It'll go here. Brady Wagner out to Brennan Tim. Brady trying to go baseline, step back 3, hair short, tipped up, no, rebound, Booth. Effort. Quickly up the wing, Minch. Stops his dribble, lobs it in on the baseline. Trying to back in is Borchert. Working, goes down deep, missed it, got his own board, takes it up, and a foul. He just followed his own shot, went and got it. He's bigger and stronger, and I mean, you had guys there, but you cannot keep him off the glass. Credit him. Foul on Peter Timmerman. With 18 points in the game. Yeah, it's, again, just one of those, you had guys there, nobody grabbing the rebound. Second one rolls off the rim, ball pops free. Timmerman ends up with it. Off will go to Wagner up the left side. Brady works dribble to the corner. Brennan Tim back over. 2 steps outside the arc to Garrett. AJ off the screen from Peter. AJ on the wing. Lifts the jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound down deep on the baseline. Petrie. Into the front court. Across the way. It'll go there. Minch. Man-to-man defense. Been played both ways, as a matter of fact. Minch steps back. Off the mark. Rebound to AJ. He'll bring it up. Goes left side to Garrett Nelson. Nelson to the free throw line. Out to Peter. Kicks it out to Brennan Tim. Takes it into the lane. Spin move. Back out to Garrett. Didn't take the three. Into the corner. Makinen got cut off. Needs some help. Finds Brady. Over to the right side. Timmerman. He'll take the three. Got it. Peter Timmerman's first basket of the ball game. The Pointers are by 18, 60-42. 9:25 to go. Plowing up the right wing. Oshkosh wants to talk about it. I don't like this getting any closer than where it sits right now. This is being a 1-minute timeout taken here by the Titans. 9:21 to go. Let's take this break. We'll come right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN. .42 on the women's side. Stevens Point trailing 55-34. So not a real good night for our Pointers. Well, baseball and softball practicing now, I do believe. I think softball might even have a game as early as next week. Coach has got them all fired up, and hopefully a great season coming up for Pointers softball. Coach Nelson with the baseball team. Coach Witt has the track and field group going. Tennis will be regrouping. And I know they're working hard trying to find some men's tennis players and golfers to join the fray next year. Oshkosh with the ball, lost control, picked up by Garrett Nelson. Pushes it up the left side into the lane, down the lane. And what's the whistle for? That is going to go on Hunter Plowman. It'll be his first, and now the third on the Titans. 9:07 to go. Point will inbound off the baseline, down 18. Inbound to Garrett. Kick out Peter. Free throw line over to the left side. It'll go to Wagner. Long cross court. Garrett looking off the wing with the dribble. Steps back. Reinfleisch got to him. Down. It'll go to Peter on the block, backing in against Booth. Peter spins, double team, gets rid of it to Makinen. AJ, 6 on the shot clock, finds Peter, takes the three off the rim, and the rebound into the corner to Petrie. Well, It wasn't the best shot, but you had to take it. Peter did what he could with it. Got it up on the rim, just wouldn't curl in for him. Off the left wing, Plowman wanting to go underneath, finally finds Reinfleisch, who will bank it down. 62-42, 8:22 to go. Brady Wagner sends it out on top to Makinen, over to Peter, free throw line extended. Garrett to the left elbow and back out, AJ with it. Garrett, he'll take the three off the rim, no. Booth with the board. Minch up the right wing. Winters trail 20. Had a bunch of cracks to get this thing down to 15, 14 points. Reinfleisch backing in against Timmerman. Fade away off the baseline, off the rim, no. Rebound inside, Petrie scores. It's amazing how badly the Pointers get out-rebounded. 64-42. Wagner. Need a Tim Skalmoski. Boy, Timmy, when he came here, he was going to be the big rebounder. Now, unfortunately for Tim, he got hurt right away. Garrett down the lane, spin move, scores with a foul. He got hurt right away, but he came back off a serious knee injury and played pretty well. We need a rebounder also. 64-44. Somebody that can board and score some points wouldn't hurt either. That foul on Plowman, by the way, his second. Good minutes by that group out there. Garrett will try for the three-point play. You have Tim, Bolden, Nelson, Moots, Buchanan on the floor right now. Down by 20. And toss is good. So Garrett now with 10 points in the game. Down by 19. Plowman to the front court, gives it up out on top. Peterson goes left. Petrie down to the baseline, cut off by Moots. Back out. Three, wide open, in and out, no. Zach with a rebound. Come down, score basket, cut into the lead. Moots cut off that time by Petrie, got it off to Garrett. Kicks to the corner. Zach on the dribble back high, circles into the lane, down the lane, left hand layup, good. Zach very determined that time, and you're down by 17. Into the front court, Plowman with it. To the circle, over to Petrie. Petrie lobs it inside to Borchert, double team down deep, still scores it. No answer for Levi Borchert. And he looks like he may have slightly rolled an ankle. He's going to come out. He got in deep, and I mean under the basket. Still strong enough to take it back up through the defense and score it. I hope he's not going to be hurt too bad. Hopefully it's just a little tweak or something. Garrett bounces it underneath. Zach Moots with a little bit better offense. 66-49. Can you get a stop? Put a little pressure on Oshkosh if you get it under 14 points or so. Right side to Eddie Minch off a screen. Zach just got his head taken off on that screen. Down the lane, jumper won't go. Rebound underneath, guess who? Oshkosh. Peterson with it, back on top to Plowman. Reinfleisch to the lane, backdoor cut, Petrie, you turned your head. Petrie makes you pay for it. That's the defense with this group of players. Either they don't get the concept, or, and I've been told it's not easy to learn. Here's Buchanan, double team, poke. Not easy to learn what the coaches are looking for, and sometimes when you don't do the right thing, it looks pretty bad and pretty simple for the offense. And right now, that's what it looks like for the Titans. Darius to inbound. Gets it to Brennan Timmons. Now the shot clock. Garrett down the left of the lane, takes it off the glass. Garrett Nelson, 8:51, 17-point game. How about another stop? Minch stolen away by Garrett Nelson. Garrett brings it up, takes it into the lane, and Booth took it away. Should have been a travel. I don't know how they didn't get one called there. Peterson to the other end. They said bouncing the ball. Well, he's running with the ball. Fake slang drive by Peterson. Nobody cuts him off, and he scores the layup. Boy, oh boy. Buchanan into the front court off the Boots screen, and a timeout, Stevens Point. 4:53 to go, and the Titans by 19 at 70-51. We will get a break, come back here in 1 minute. Pointers basketball on WPCN. Just got it to 17 and had a crack at getting it down lower and missed that opportunity. That would put a little pressure on Oshkosh at least. Being out rebounded now, 38-23, I should add. And Borchard's up to 20 points and 11 rebounds, so he's already secured a double, and we still have almost 5 minutes to go in the game. Pointers with the ball. Buchanan unable to free him up for many shots, unfortunately. Right side, Brennan. Rim. Rebound, Petrie. And he stepped on the baseline. Bone and Joint Clinic, 4 convenient locations across central Wisconsin, including Plover. Learn more at bonejoint.net. 70-51, 4:39 to go. Bolden inbounds to the corner, and we've got a foul. It's called on Peterson, his first, and 5th team, so the team foul's even. Inbound, Buchanan in the corner. Starts a drive to the lane, tipped away, got it back out to Tim. Brennan down the lane into the post, kick out to Bolden, open 3 off the rim. Rebound, Ryan Fletch. Up the right wing. Plowman to Booth, and his 3 is good. So Booth now with 9, 73-51. Buchanan stops up on the left wing to Brennan Tim. Into the lane, down the lane. He will take it. Ryan Fleisch with the block. Stolen back here by Buchanan. Out on the wing. Jake with it. Behind the back pass. Brennan Tim's 3 again off the rim. Got to get some shooters. Lead. Petrie beats everybody down and gets a layup. Wow. 75-51. Stevens is unheard of in these. I think they'll give up that more tonight. Boots off the baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. Oshkosh with a rebound. Plowman, front court, backdoor cutting again, up inside, missed the shot. Was Booth, but he gave up that backdoor cut again. Darius Bolden off to Brady. On the lane, and he's fouled going up. This will be on the Titans. And Peterson, his 2nd. And Brady will go to the free throw line here for the first time tonight. Senior out of Lake Mills and makes the first. Brady does not get to the line very often. As a matter of fact, that was only his 3rd free throw of the season. And he's now 2 out of 3. And he got them both. So Brady Wagner with 8 points in the game. $75-53 is the score. Tomorrow night, high school basketball. Elman Bancroft at Pacelli. Booth against Buchanan, heads left, 2:50 to go. Outside to Minch. Oshkosh showing good patience. Don't need to score. Gunning out to Booth. His three is offline and saved from going out of bounds. Back it'll go to Buchanan. Underneath, threw it away, intended for Garrett Nelson. Well, tried to get tried to get on ahead and give Garrett a layup and threw it too far. Coach telling him, keep the ball yourself and go to the rim with it. He's only a freshman here. Really good player. He's going to have a great career, Jake Buchanan. Booth over, it'll go left side. Off the screen, Minch down the lane, got rid of it underneath. Reinfleisch with a nice move, and then he spins one in. For a big man at 6'8", that's a nice move out of Wisconsin Lutheran High School. Peter Timmerman on the wing, 77-53 is your score. Pointers will go to 0-9 in the league. Garrett down the lane, couldn't get the shot up. Reinfleisch with it, gives it off to Minch. And we're going to get some subs in here for Oshkosh. Coming into the game will be Nick Otto. And let's see, also coming in is Nick Spang. Point will come in with A.J. Mackinnon and maybe some others. 1:49 to go in the game. And I guess we have a time out here. Little Scholars Child Care and Preschool in the Portage County Business Park, helping to bring today's game to you. We'll be back with the Pointer men and women coming up on Saturday. The women play at 3 up in the Berg, and then the men over in Eau Claire at 5 o'clock. And we'll have both of those games for you. A.J. Ligman will have the women's game, and then I'll bring you the men's game from over in sparkling Eau Claire. Let's see, lacrosse leading River Falls with 6:20 to go there, 65-54. And at the Zorn, where we will be on Saturday, it is currently tied at 51. Check that. It just changed. I wondered how they could still be there. But anyway, Eau Claire now with the 3-point lead, 6:31 to go in that game. So Stevens Point, in search of that first conference win, will be at UW-Eau Claire on Saturday night. That is certainly a game you could get if you play a great game. 77-53. Got to get off the schneid here. Inbound, it will come to Gunning against Buchanan off on the right side. Also into the game is Jacob Townsend. He got underneath and he'll score it. Just off the bench, and he goes right to the rack and scores it. Darius Bolden to the top of the circle, into the lane, down the lane. Off to Garrett, back out to Buchanan, kicks out to Bolden. 17 on the shot clock. Darius from 15, underlaid. Rebound Brennan Tim. Kicks it out to Garrett. Wanted to go back in, out to Bolden. He'll take the three off the rim. Rebound into the hands of Hart Holmgren. 1:05 to go. Back up front, underneath it'll go. A little push off, shot won't go. Rebound Brennan Tim. It'll come over here to Garrett Nelson. We're down to a minute to go. Garrett, backdoor cut, moots into the corner. Brennan takes the three, and he finally got one. And Point's going to get a rolling timeout to get Isaac Wolfert into the game. Hate to say, but Isaac should have come in at the last exchange. What was the difference there? Outside of a minute of basketball play. 79-56 is your score. El Mezcal Restaurant there out on Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Oh, nice place. Check out El Mezcal on Facebook for their specials. El Mezcal, Stevens Point. Pointer Hoops radio show coming up on Monday. Come on out and join us. And we're on the air from 6 until 7 on Monday night. We will be out at Monk's Bar and Grill out in the Crossroads Commons there. We'd love to have you join us in person and be a part of the audience. And if you have questions, most certainly you will get an opportunity to ask those. Pointer women trailing 63-44. They have about 4:20 to go in their game over in Oshkosh. So it looks like we're going to take a double hit here today, men and women. Hopefully we'll find victory at some point yet this season. 79-56 is your score. Pointer men have been struggling. Is that the nice way to put it? Oshkosh will have the ball. Nick Otto will get it. Point's going to go with a little full court pressure off to Townsend. Starts it up. Trying to get by Buchanan, and we've got a foul called right at the end.
10 seconds, Zach, 10 seconds.
Sorry. It's going to go back to Oshkosh. They got a timeout called, is what they did, before a violation, I guess. Townsend gives it off left wing. This time working into the corner. Shot on the way, in and out, no. Rebound down deep, trying to take it up, lost it. Pulled out of there by Buchanan. Jake front court, down the left of the lane. We'll get a blocking foul. That's going to go on Nick Otto. That'll be team 7, so Buchanan will be at the free throw line. Has not scored here in the second half. This is the front end of a 1-and-1 with 16 seconds to go in the ball game. 79-56, and he got the first one. That gives him 10 points now in the game. He's got another one coming up. 79. One is a good. 59-58. Inbound, tight. Pinned down in the corner, trying to bring it up. Getting by one man, by two men, down to the corner. 7 seconds to go. I'm not sure they're going to take a shot. Pointers will let this clock run out, as will the Twins, and that will be your final score. It is Oshkosh 79, Stevens Point 58. Your final here from the Quant today. Take a break. More here on our post game. The number 3 ranked Titans come into the Quant, and they will go home with the win. 79-58. We're back in a couple of minutes. This is Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Eat like a rock star at the Rock and Roll Cafe. They have something